welcome back to my channel. This is Pharma Talk with Doronal, the platform where we discuss everything pharmacy. So, last week I dropped a post on my channel and I talked about how I gave back to the society, being the 24th day in the month of December. Today's episode of Pharma Talk, I'm going to be doing more of a report of the outreach that I shared with us last week. So yes, we saw lots of patients and there were lots of prescriptions coming to me as a pharmacist, and sometimes the analysis of a prescription usually helps the pharmacist to actually know the kind of ailment that is actually prevalent in a particular area. So having done a visit to the YABA community in Abaji, we realized that over 60% of the patients we attended to either had diabetes or hypertension. So the most common ailment that was observed in that area was more of the terminal illnesses like your diabetes, your hypertension, and then ulcer. Yes, I'm going to do a little bit of a digression from the cases of the hypertension and that of the diabetes. I'm going to be talking more about ulcer. We also realized that a lot of women, most especially women who were at the clinic, prescriptions that came were more for the anti-ulcer medications, and it began to make me wonder, why is there so much cases of ulcer in this environment? And from one of the interactions we had with a breastfeeding mother, we realized that the woman was finding it difficult to eat. She couldn't eat not because she didn't feel like eating, but because the food was not available. And when she was asked, what does your husband do? She was like, he doesn't do anything. He's being paid monthly, and it's only within that period that they are able to manage things around and all of that. And for the first time, actually, not really for the first time, but let me bring something clear to us, that sometimes it's not always about medication. Sometimes food is just the medication we need and nothing more. So for that patient, she walked into to see the doctor, and then all the doctor said was, "Madam, you are absolutely fine. All you need is food. Try and eat well and feed your baby well, and you'll be fine." And to God be the glory, Citizens Journal Network are really doing a great job, and we at that point were also able to come up with little funds to assist this woman so she could maybe get a baby formula for the child at that point in time. But because really, if you see this child, the child was really malnourished. So there are a lot of giving back to the society we need to do. You do not know what God is doing for you. You do not know how grateful you need to be to God for you to wake up in the morning and then you have 3 square meals at your table. It's really a good thing. It's something for us to be thankful for. So if God has blessed you in any way, just try as much as possible, reach out to the needy. If you do not know how best to do that, if you have something that you feel like you want to support a particular project that has to do with caring for the needy, you can always send your messages. We have also a platform. We have EPOCH Geriatric Health that deals with care for the elderly and also take care of bills for some patients. We also have the Citizens Journalist Network. These guys are doing great job, and these are NGOs that you can actually partner with and then give a helping hand, or better still, give back to the society. So I want to believe that this video was helpful. Next week I'm going to be discussing more of the diabetes and the hypertension cases that we also observe there, and then we'll look at some of the factors that could result to these people coming down with this. Do take care of yourself and see you around. I still remain your drug queen, Doronal.